Hey guys, Beast Mode Mommy here, and I'm going to make my drink today. I just use this as a base for a drink and pretty much drink it throughout the day. And if I want to add anything extra to it, I'm able to in those individuals. Alright guys, so we're going to start out with our fruits and vegetables. Make sure they're washed, and I usually just cut them up just to get them in the blender so we can all fit it in there. My base is usually just an apple, a cucumber. I had leftover cucumber, so I usually use a whole one, but this time we're using part of one, and about 3 celery stalks. This is my daughter's apple that she didn't finish, so I'm just going to put it in my smoothie. Alright, so I have them all cut up, and I'm just going to start placing them in the blender. There's cucumber, and I really like adding fruits and vegetables together in smoothies because most of the time you don't eat all of the vegetables you're supposed to be eating throughout the day, so it really helps mask the taste sometimes of vegetables because they're not as sweet as fruit, and so that's why I like to add them all together. Alright, so that looks pretty full, but it's really not. It's just taking up a lot of space. There's a lot of empty space in there. So sometimes what I do is I'll add my water and blend it down so I can add more. Because we still have some kale and some carrots and then bananas and blueberries to add to it. Alright, so there is just water in here, and I just use this for pouring. So we're going to fill it probably about halfway. Or not even half. About a quarter of a way. And then we'll blend it up so we can add some more fruits and vegetables to it. Alright, so now you see we have a lot more space to work with in there. Alright, so we're gonna go with some kale. I wash my kale, and sometimes I chop it and then just put it in this big container. So it's really easy. If you prep your fruits and vegetables, it's a lot easier to eat them and to actually use them and not let them go bad in your refrigerator. Okay, so this is ginger root. This is a very small amount of ginger root. Actually, it's kind of a lot amount, but you don't need very much for ginger to add to any smoothie. Since this is a big thing, I'm going to add that much. And then I'm just going to go ahead and throw in a whole bunch of carrots. Probably like a cup or so. Alright. And then we're going to go ahead. I get my blueberries frozen. And it's actually freezing, getting frozen fruits and vegetables. Some of them, they keep their more nutrition in fruit and frozen ones than in buying them fresh because they freeze them right away after they pick them. Alright, so as you can see, I added the blueberries. Sorry, I needed 2 hands for that. And then what else I'm going to add is chia seeds. And these are really good for your protein. And they really help detox anything bad in your body. But they are just awesome. So I'm going to add probably about 3 tablespoons of them. And this will really thicken up your smoothie. Because they absorb all that water and they just thicken up, and it's kind of like jelly after that. So now we're going to put our lid on and blend this up. Here we go. Now this is a perfect example. When you're blending all of these fruits and vegetables together, it really... sometimes you have to work it a little bit, so you need to push down all the fruits and vegetables, try and scrape some of those seeds off the wall, and adding water helps to it. So now I'm going to add a little bit more water to this so this blends up. You really don't want to overflow it, but you can get it up to the top. Okay. As you can see, that's pretty well blended in there, a little bubbly. I'm going to try and get some of these seeds off the side because I really love those. Alright, so now I have my individual sized drink cup, and I have a whole banana, and then I have my smoothie blend here. Now I like to put this in the refrigerator for later sometimes, but since I want a smoothie right now, we'll go ahead and do that. So I left it out from just when we blended it. And I'm going to add my banana to the serving size cup, just like that. And then I'm going to need 2 hands to get this kiwi out. So, all right, so I got a whole kiwi in there and some banana. Then I'm just, sometimes you can see, eventually this will separate a little bit at the bottom. The water will be on the bottom and all the fruits and vegetables will kind of be on top. So make sure you blend it up before you do an individual. Just a quick little stir to make sure everything's blended. Now mine has a nice opening on top, so that's why I'm able to do these. And since the chia seeds thicken everything up, I like to leave a little bit on top, just like that. And then sometimes I typically add it with water, but today I'm gonna make mine a little bit thicker. So I'll just fill it all the way up to the line. Then we put the lid on. All right, and you can kind of tell that's pretty thick up there. All right, and you'll really see how thick it is when you take the lid off. And if that's too thick to you, then you can always pour some of this out into a cup and then add water to it. And if it ever tastes bad, if you don't think it tastes really good, then you can just go ahead and either add some more fruit to it, or you can go ahead and add a little bit of honey. I only recommend. All right, and now we have our smoothie, and we have a whole bunch more of the rest of our smoothie to drink throughout the day. But all right, it's a great way to sneak in all those vegetables, and you get really full drinking it. Okay? Even my 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old daughter loves them. Have a good one. Bye.